Hey everybody, it's Christine Bertram. I am coming to you live from the Hive. I promise. I think that it's here and it's working. I tell you, I sat down at 10 minutes to start this and had nothing but issues for the last 20 minutes. And I went ahead and I'm going to delete the other one that's out here and I'm going to go forward with this one. So yeah, you guys could hear me typing. I know. I was like feverishly trying to figure out what is happening. Oh man. It's been a day of technology problems for me. I had the opportunity to do 4 different lives today, and I think that we had hiccups on every single one of them. So it's gonna have problems today too. I can't tell you what exactly is happening, but I know that and I don't even know if you guys are gonna quite hear this yet because you have to fast forward, and you're gonna hear me and see me. You gotta fast forward. So I had it running for about 2 minutes while I was trying to figure things out. I'm gonna go ahead and try to delete the other one, and I know I don't like to multitask like this, but I don't want others getting confused. So what I'm going to do is go and delete the other one that I'm going to go and try and delete the other one without trying to delete this one. I'm overwhelmed with the live stuff that's happening and I just can't. All I know is on May 6th, life was good. Life was good. Gina did her live. I know I left for Mexico and things were going smoothly. And I went to do my live on whatever day that was that I tried to do the monthly class last month. And it just was like, yep, this is not good. So I can't tell you what is happening, but I'm so afraid I'm going to delete the wrong one and change of plans. Okay, so I'm in the one that I need to delete. I'm going to delete this one. And let's see if I can, yeah, exactly. So we have the monthly card class tonight. I'm so excited to be here with you guys. I did the make and takes today from the Stampin' Fun in the Sun, and it's really hard to focus on being excited about showing you stuff, and then I just don't want to do anything wrong. So let me just go back to viewing my channel. You guys could hear me click, click, click with the mouse. I know that. So let me go to the live. I want to see both of them here. And I want to make sure I delete the one that isn't live. 22 people waiting. This says notify me. We're going to, if anything happens, we're going to figure it out. So let's see here. This is not edit video. Okay, so edit video. Because I'm in one that is live. I'm trying not to delete the live one, you guys. I was talking to my gals about this morning. I cannot be the only one that has issues with live streaming. I tell you, it has nothing. We got backed up by about an hour today because of how much it was delaying, and I just don't want people in the wrong spot. So now I can't even see where to delete it. There we go. Here's what I'm looking for. Okay, we are going to. There's one live. And there's one that says upcoming. The one that says upcoming, I'm deleting it forever. So I was trying to be very proactive. Last week, Thursday, during the Stampin' Fun in the Sun, Jenna was here. Jenna Helms from Brown Dog Craft Company. She's on my team. And she was here to help me. We tried to work on things. And what we tried to do is figure out why Switcher Studio is giving me such problems. And here I am live. Good. Doing my hand thing. Okay, I can see it. So I'm live. We're not gone. All's good. And take a deep breath. Let's just make some cards and be happy. Yeah. So exactly. I don't know what to do. I'm at the point where I told Switcher Studio that I am going to be canceling my subscription with them, but I can't really cancel that until we are alive with something else, right? I mean, that's how it goes. You got to have one. It's kind of like some people who do relationships. where they're in the new relationship before they're done with the other relationship. That's kind of how I have to operate this. I got to get something else working before I can go ahead and get into the new relationship. Before I can end the old relationship is what I should say. So yes. Okay. I wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally delete the wrong one, and now we should be good to go. So, all right, we're gonna do roll call really quick. We have the June monthly cards that we are going to be making today. And there are 3 nice, easy cards. I did this class. Actually, Gina taught the Monday morning class at 10, and then I did the evening class, and we did really good. Everybody was pretty much done by 7:30, and it was with 14 people. So the cards aren't that crazy. So hi, Sandy Coy Emery. Hi, Deanna Stell. There's Jeannie Parker and Marcia and Sandy and Cheryl. Hi, Terry Costin. There's Jean Terwilliger. Hi, Cindy. Yes, Marcia Long. We need to take a deep breath. Yes. We also need to talk, Marcia. I still have some things on the back counter here for you, a DSP sampler and something else. So I wasn't sure quite when we can connect to make that happen. Hi, Trish Fagley. You heard that sigh. Oh, it's real, right? Those sighs are real. Hi, Karen Wetstein. Hi, Connie Moore. Hi, Karen Carstay. Hi, Corinne and Deborah. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Jeanette from Australia. Yay. There's Jean. Hi, Susan Bellamy. Hi, Carmen Sanders. Hi, Randy. There's Deanne. Hi, Barbara Godby. Sarah Mitchell's here. Yay. Like, I think the worst thing that was, like, had my mind all up in arms about this is that I actually was sitting here at 10 minutes to 6, and I was ready to go live 10 minutes early because Tyler and I have a date at 8 o'clock tonight. Hi, Maria Gilbertson. Hi, Angelique. Hi, Joy Moody. All right, there's Nancy and Debbie. Hi, Sandy Coy Emery. Too bad you can't roll back your driver for Switcher Studio. You know, I asked their support that. I said, can I just go back to the version before? And they said, nope. Once you go forward, you can't go back. So that's how it goes. Hi, Sherry Stewart. Hi, Anita. Hi, Mary Schreiber. So I tried. I'm at the point where I'm done with them. I'm completely done. I just need to be into the next thing before I can be 100% done with them. I don't have time for these shenanigans, right? We need to be stamping and not shenaniganing with technology. So, all right. So I think we're locked and loaded and ready to go. We have 3 beautiful cards that feature new stamp sets. I think they're all new stamp sets out of the new annual catalog. Features the 2 market paper. We'll get to them shortly. And hi, Donna Grushke. We did make it through all the lives today for the Stampin' Fun in the Sun. I have 14 spots left for this awesome event in case you think you missed out or in case money was tight last month and you want to get in on it now. Things have changed. I would love to help you get this happy kit into your home. We made all the 4 projects today. You can catch all the replays. The replays don't have buffering issues. I give credit to the 6 or 7 people that were with me all day long watching, and it was a little bit of buffering. So I'll share those projects when I drop the camera down. But before I do that, we're gonna do roll call. So I love to give thanks where credit is due. Thank you to everybody who registered for this class. We have 40 people who signed up for the online version. I had about 14 on Monday night during the day. We had 6, and then I have class on Saturday as well, the 22nd. And so I did have 2 kits left, and I had multiple people sign up yet after I said I had 2 kits. So we are kitting up a few more for this class. And so if you think you missed out after watching this class that you want to get these kits, just reach out to me. Please reach out to me in the next couple days though, because I'm only going to kit up so many. And then when they're gone, they're gone. So first on my list, Miss Pat Fleming, Shirley Malarkey, Sandy Wicklander, Sherry Everett, Donna Grushke, Jeannie Parker, Barbara Godby, Nedra Dover, Kate Race, Brenda Cottrell, Karen Woods, Sandy Coy Emery, Angela Knutson, Susan Bellamy, Mary Lemke, Vera Anderson, Nancy Billets, I should say Fancy Nancy Billets, Deanna Stell, Phyllis Oderman, Beth Kinsey, Marcia Dean, Sherry Martin, Laura Sullivan, Leslie McMinn, Linda Scott, Trisha Fagley, Feline Mays, Christina Bernards, Lynn Beasley, Rachel Horsch, Joanne Naples, Angelique McClendon, Judy Bobo, Pam Newhouser, Debbie Gast, Linda Gray, and last but not least on my list is Pat Lee. Hi, Avis Anderson. Thanks for sharing, Sherry Martin. I appreciate it. So I do have 6 people that placed orders to get this class for free. So we'll be doing a drawing in a moment when we get done with the cards. And I also wanted to grab my card kit so that I know what I'm working on today. We have the June monthly. I got my cards underneath here. And I'm going to drop the camera down so you guys can see what we're doing in case you missed it. We are going to be doing lots of you guys here. Hi, Julie Black. You're late. Better late than never, we say. So we're going to be making this card, this one, and the butterflies. So in a moment, we'll get to that. But I wanted to show you guys, in case you missed it, we had Share, Create, Inspire yesterday afternoon. Yes, it was yesterday afternoon. So you can catch the recipe card in the email I sent out today, or you can catch it in the event itself, or you can catch it in the Facebook post. And so this was the Share, Create, Inspire card. So we walk through making that. So just a little note on that. I have a little happy mail here to share with you. This came in from Miss Carolyn Ketchmark, and it has a sea of thanks on the outside, a cute little bubble with some seaweed stamped on it, and the cute little fish on the inside. So Carolyn, I'm not sure if you're watching this. Okay, Kamarsha Long, I'll send you a text with the total. Thank you for that. That came in the mail today. And then also I got Laura Sullivan. Your card arrived today too. Look at this pretty card. She has a note in here that says she cut up her January paper pumpkin kit, and she used some close to my heart Stella-like pens to color her white ribbon. And it's very glitterific. And then a little bee trinket on there for me. I know you did that special for me. And then there's the inside. It says, "You are loved." So Laura Sullivan, your card and your check arrived today too for the classes. I appreciate that so much. And yay! Okay, so that's the happy mail I got. Today, what we worked on, I had 4 individual unlisted YouTube links making the projects from the Stampin' Fun in the Sun this past week. So we went through making the 5 cards that were the in color. I showed you guys how to make this bag, right? So super cute little idea. We made the little box and the stadium fan card on the inside. So we went through that project. We did the sampler. Oh my goodness, talk about easy button. I don't know about you guys, but if you want the easy button for an amazing home decor project, all you need are a sentiment and the bird stamp, or a bird stamp. Some sort of frilly thing could go up there, or you could skip it. But fun project for the sampler. And then the last was the set of treat packages. And there was, the Skittles were in here. And there's my Post-it note hanging out right there. Ha ha ha. Then I had the cake mix one here for you guys. This one was full of little candies. And we had little candies in this one and a sucker. So we made all those projects today, you guys. I started at 10 o'clock this morning, and I won't be done until we're done right now. After class is when I'm done with lives. That'll be 5 for today. So I'll be excited, and I will sleep good tonight when we're finished with this last one. So I also want to do this first because I honestly have been forgetting to do this. I want to say since the end of May 31st, when I did ink, paper, scissors, I told you guys I had cards I was going to be giving away, and I have been forgetting every time. They sit right here, and I just can't get my ducks in a row to remember to look up right here. So we're going to do drum roll right off the bat, okay? I'm not going to forget these again. So, da-da-da! The winner chicken dinners I have 3 card classes here from late last year. This was this was November monthly class. So if you see these cards and you have these stamp sets and you're thinking to yourself, oh man, I'd like to make them, you can go back and refer to the YouTube video. And I also have PDF tutorials, but this was November monthly class. So this one goes to D. Serena from Maryland, Hagerstown, Maryland. That just came to my head. I knew it. All right. This one goes to Vicky Rodriguez from Missouri. Yay, Vicky. She was here last week. I was so excited to have her in the hive last week. And last but not least for this class, goes to Maria Morales Sanchez. Maria, you are in Puerto Rico. You are the girl I just mailed a recipe card to for the Share, Create, Inspire class. Yay. Okay, I recognize your name. So congratulations. I have all of your addresses. I love it. So that, I know where to go. Okay, this was the Oh Holy Night, the stars are brightly shining class that we had for ink, paper, scissors last year. It was a fun folds class. This one was super cool. Open that one. This was one of my favorite cards of last year. So who wants to win this one? Da-da-da! The winner is Elizabeth Hutto. Yay, Elizabeth. I know where you live. This one, fun fold, easy fun fold. Lisa Spacek, yay Lisa, I have your address. This was a cool one too. It went like this. That one goes to Deb Standeffer. All right, Deb, I feel like I have your address too, but you could always reach out to me just in case. Ruth Nicholson, you get this one. Yay, I don't even know who won these. I have a helper that's helping me pull names. So, all right, Ruth Nicholson and Debbie Standeffer. And we have Lisa Spacek and Elizabeth Hutto. Oh, such pretty blue cards, you guys. It was all about Team Blue last fall. I'll tell you, there was lots of blue happening. So good there. Now, this one was the December monthly class. Anna Carter says, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, you guys. I really do appreciate it. And Jeannie Parker, I did not find your card. I need to say the prayer another time or two. I haven't officially got everything back in order too. So it'll come up, I promise. It's not gone forever. So, Anna Carter, thank you for the thumbs up. Also, you guys, if you don't subscribe to my YouTube channel, please go ahead and subscribe. That would be awesome. So, this was the December monthly class of last year. Da-da-da. We have Kenzie. Kenzie's in Canada. All right, Kenzie, I will mail this out because I don't mind at all doing international shipping on a greeting card. I have my international postage stamps, so I can just put a little international postage stamp on and I'll get that. I don't think I have your address though, Kenzie, so you might have to get that to me. Here's our little a New Year's Eve card. That's what I was going to say. 4th of July, but New Year's Eve card. Da-da-da. Melody Miller. Oh, complete with a star on the back of that. So Melody Miller gets that one. So my stars are... The star is probably from this card right here. You know what? We're going to put you right back where you belong. Okay, so Melody Miller gets our New Year's Eve card. Very good. And the last one, you guys, like I'm so excited we're doing this right now because I would have forgotten, I'm sure. I really love that blue velvety glittery ribbon. Da-da-da! Carmen Sanders from Nokomis, Illinois. Yay, Carmen. Awesome sauce. Okay. I think that Debbie Standeffer, you're the only one, and Kenzie, I need for you guys to send me a message to remind me what your addresses are. But, oh, I'm so excited. This is like a breath of fresh air to have these cards out of the little corner area here so that they can move on to people who won them. So good. Oh, Cheryl said that the December monthly was her first time watching me. Yay! I'm getting ready to put the snowflakes kit together shortly. Very good, very good. All right. So this is what we have. 3 awesome cards featuring 3 main different stamp sets. Spotlight on Nature, which is currently out of inventory. It will be back around the week of June 24th. There's Sketched Butterflies, which is currently in stock. I pulled in some grass here from Painted Lavender. We pulled in a sentiment from Friends for Life. And then the other stamp set that's featured is called In the Grove. And the bundles right now with Stampin' Up, the annual catalog bundles are all at 10% off. So through the end of the month. So if there's any of these that you want to get, you should get them before the end of the month because you get your 10% bundle savings and then you get 10% on top of it. So hi, Melody Miller. Yes, congratulations to all the winners. And so I'm going to pull out this kit first and we're going to start with this. So just remember, this is your golden ticket for class. For those that did class with me, this has the name of the class on it. So in case you ever are trying to figure out where these kits belong, don't be throwing the yellow tickets away. You could go back to YouTube to find the name of the class, or you could go into your inbox to look for the PDF tutorial. So the golden ticket is important. Don't lose it. And so we're going to start off with this one. All right. So last month, Gina Bulow, who's on my team, and she does lives on my channel for her own classes, she asked me, what do I need help with? And you guys, I needed a lot of help last month. I really did. And so she was one that I said, well, do you want to help me design a couple classes? So Gina helped me design the Take to the Sky class and the monthly class. Gina's favorite color is orange. It's orange. So you will see that Gina had a little inspiration in this class. I let her pick. I was in no condition to say, no, we can't do orange. I actually said, yeah, we can do whatever you want. So we have orange going on. And don't lose your little gems. These are some of those new gems that are part of the Full of Life suite. And that little gem stuck right on my envelope or on my piece of paper. Now, this might happen to you sometime. Kenzie, yes, congratulations. So email me your address. This little gem was stuck onto my white piece of paper, which is actually my inside. Now, if you are so clever, you could potentially try to pick off the little sticky part. I mean, this probably happens to some people with their kits. I definitely don't deny it. You could take that sticky bit and put it, oh, I know it's under my nail. I know it's under there. There it is. You can take the sticky bit and put that right back on there, right? So we can salvage that. And then I will definitely use that as my bottom side and not stamp on that side. The other thing is if you have an adhesive eraser, you can always get that little bit of goo off of there by taking your adhesive eraser. But the gem, even if you didn't get that goo on there, you could have put a little dot of liquid glue and it would have been good. Okay, so we have swooning here. Kenzie's swooning. I love it. All right. I can't wait to get your card in the mail. I have like 4 international stamps. They're little round flower ones. All right. Burnish your edges. Misty Moonlight and white mixed with a little bit of peach pie. So we definitely bamboozled people on Monday night at class. A lot of people were wanting to put this on their card like this and like this. And then when they put their circle down, they thought, well, that's weird. The hole is showing. Okay, it's because it wasn't meant to go like this. Oh no, Karen Carstay just said they updated Spotlight in Nature. Well, dang it, Bobby. The Spotlight, I looked at it yesterday because Kathy Booker was looking for it. And it said June 24th yesterday morning. So unfortunately, there's an update. Karen said that Spotlight on Nature is the week of July 1st. All right, so you need to make sure, for those that have these kits with me, you definitely know that we cut our circle out of here before embossing it with that eyelet embossing folder. Doesn't that look cool? All right, but it is definitely meant for the hole to go on the bottom. And then this covers up most of the hole. And then the blue here has no problem. Perfect, right? All right, so what we can do already, we can get just a little bit glue happy. And I'm gonna go along the bottom here and the edge up here like this. And I'm around up here like that. Now, the designer paper might not go that high, but hopefully my circle will cover that. Let's just see here. I might have put it up a little bit too high, but I was hopeful that my circle will cover up where I put that glue. So I just have to be a little bit more careful. And we're gonna put it like right over there. All good in the hood. All right, so we got the bottom part glued. In your kit, you're gonna have some of this bulky, crazy, thick, burlappy ribbon. But it has white polka dots on it, and it kind of matches the kit really nice, and it gives it that, the soft look of the burlap. It's like crumb cakey. So we're gonna definitely do our ribbon sandwich, our tear and tape sandwich. So grab your 4 pieces here. And what we're gonna do is very carefully, I didn't mean to get glue that high. I did get a little bit excited with the glue. So I have to be very careful now because I have wet liquid glue over there, which is okay. We'll take care of it very soon. All right, then grab the polka dotty ribbon, and that is gonna cover the seam like this. It does not want to fold back over, okay? It's thick, bulky. I definitely would not even try to make bows with this ribbon. All right, and I completely missed there, but we can use this guy to put that right down. Hi, Barbara Gobby. I think they should extend the sale to accommodate the ones coming in July. You know what? I would recommend you put that in the suggestion box and let them know that. I think the same thing. They have a sale going on, and then they have how many bundles that are currently not available. They should extend the sale for at least 1 week after they arrive in stock. Definitely agree. Definitely agree. All right, so now this is going to go onto our Misty Moonlight card base, like that. Push down really good where the edges are so that tear and tape really sticks nice. All right. Yes, Terry Costin, everybody wanted the Spotlight in Nature bundle. I definitely say that you're not alone. And anybody that is wondering about that sale, definitely reach out to them and tell them that they give them your opinion that they should extend the sale. That would be the right thing to do, I think. Okay, so we've got the base of this kind of ready to go, but we need to do our stamping now. So in this one, there's a butterfly. So Spotlight in Nature, of course it's the bottom one, looks like this, okay? We're gonna grab out the flowers and the butterfly. And they're both stamped in the Memento, my black white pad, which, okay. Oh, it's up here, haha. It's not marked, so it was hiding right in front of my face. So we have a butterfly. So this is my white pad that I just re-inked it up with Memento. So you've got a little scrap. Yay, Sherry Everett made it. What DSP is this, Dan Don asked. Well, funny you should ask that. One moment, please. I'm going to consult my handy dandy little DSP sampler, of which I have 3 left, everybody. We made 90 of these, and there's 3 left. So, you're gonna take a guess? It is, drum roll, da-da-da. It is back here. It's called To Market. You would never guess it, you guys. But this To Market designer paper, we used this piece. Our critters got die cut out of this piece. And the third card with the butterflies is the flowers. Okay? Now, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. We have this green piece, this purple piece, and this green piece left. So when we designed for this class, we used 3 sheets. For when we do another monthly class, we're gonna use the other 3 sheets to keep everything in line and equal. Otherwise, we're gonna end up with a bunch of extra ones. So again, this is my annual catalog DSP sampler. It is for sale. I have 3 left. You have to glue it all yourself though. I don't do the gluing for you. All right, so in this, oh man. Oh, this happened the other night. Hi, Tina Sheriff. Oh, you need one of the DSP samplers, I think. Okay, send me an email or a message so I can save one of them. Oh, you guys. Okay, so when Gina and I were designing this, we thought to ourselves, okay, we're gonna stamp directly on the designer series paper. Well, that's fine and dandy, but I got so excited about gluing that I didn't stamp yet. So I'm contemplating in my head, do I want to stamp it or not? That's what I'm going to figure out here. Because I think the card would look really pretty with it not stamped as well. So that's always an option in my head. But we're going to go over here and grab our flowers from Spotlight in Nature. What's so cool about this is not necessarily the stamps. We got a lot of flower stamps. If you're like me, you got a lot of flower stamps. It's the dies that are so cool. So this one is one of the Spotlight in Nature dies. And there's a whole set of different circles. So I'm going to stamp my flower on here. And we're going to let that marinate for a hot moment. And we need some blends. And where they are pumpkin pie and boho blue and a little bit of misty moonlight. I think we had light misty moonlight, boho, and then I think we'll use some of the peach pie. And I have a little note card in here in case anybody's wondering. Misty light, boho light, granny, and pumpkin. All right, we need a little bit of granny yet. Granny apple. All right, so we let that marinate for a moment. That should be good. Very nice. Okay, on the inside, we're also going to stamp a butterfly. And what I did is I have it up there so I could always add a sentiment, or you could write your love note right there. So we're going to stamp that same butterfly like it's flying through the sky with the greatest of ease. That marinade. All right. All right. There's that. So I'm still debating in my head, do I go for the thanks or not? Let's see what the thanks would look like. Yeah, Rose is live every morning at, I'm not sure exactly what time she's on her Facebook page, but she is a lot of fun to watch. Okay, do I do it? Okay, we're gonna go for it. So this will show you that if you, oh, Nancy, do you know if Rose is doing the sampler? I have not heard if she isn't or she is. I did send it to her about 4 weeks ago, and I haven't heard back if she's gonna do it. You guys, I'm going for it. I'm hesitating here, but I'm gonna go for it. And I know that I have already got it glued. I'm hoping that it just works. We're just gonna like cross our fingers and our toes. Not my toes though. So I'm gonna let it marinate. So you're stamping on designer paper that isn't white, right? It's a little orange. So I'm gonna give it a moment here. So Cheryl said that she's at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 Eastern, and she's 10. It's, yes, 10 my time, 10 Central. Okay, we did it. All right, so even if you get yours all glued, you still have the opportunity to do a little sentiment on that bottom corner if you so choose. Yes, Angelique, I agree. I love the Misty with the peach pie. I would definitely agree. Okay, so for coloring, we're gonna use the Granny Apple. This is such a small area that I'm not going to even bother to do a light or a dark granny. I'm just going to do the light granny. I think it's light, or is it dark? It's dark. Okay, so we're doing dark granny. A little bit of dark granny for our leaves here. If you do not have, you know, I know a bunch of you are waiting to get Spotlight in Nature. You could either hold this card until you get it. And if you aren't planning to get it, or you don't want to wait to get it, what are you guys using for your stamp set? You could stamp anything really on this circle, and then you could always use the scrap for anything. I guess I'm curious, any flowers? You've got Father's Day coming up. You could make this into a father, I mean, yes, it's orange and blue, but you could definitely make it into a Harley Davidson card with the legendary ride set. That could always be something. All right. That's what I've got for the greenery. And it's so interesting, Kenzie, and Nancy, that you haven't heard from her, because it's just interesting because she has people that are reaching out to her, and I know that she's getting emails, and it's very possible that they aren't going through to her. So, but Kenzie, you've been emailing with her. I thought that I'm going to actually do a little bit more of this dark. I'm going to bring up some veins here. So Stampin' Up! Helps out with the highlighting. When they draw in with the stamps, some dark images, like the dark lines like this, that is kind of your cue or your guide to also use the dark blend there. And then we're going to use the light blend here. Debbie Gass said she's using the zinnias. Very nice, very nice. And if you don't want to use blends, you could also use the colored pencils. So this is my dark peach pie. So I'm coming up with the dark, not all the way, but I'm going to come up part of the way here. And then I'm going to finish off with the light peach pie. So we haven't used blends in class a lot lately, but it was time to pull some out. And on Monday, I would say half the people used colored pencils and the other half used the blends. Hi, Sharon Schmidt. That you like the projects, yay. So I'm gonna finish off the end of this with the light peach pie. So it gives it a 3-tone look for the peach color here. So we started with pumpkin, and then we're going to go to the dark peach, and then we're going to go to the light peach. And you know what? I probably shouldn't say this out loud, but knock on my tabletop here. There's no buffering issues. I have no idea why I buffered all day long. And now no buffering. So I'm not complaining, but I'm just excited and happy that we're currently active. All right, so now we have our butterfly, and I'm using light Misty Moonlight. I'm gonna do the body here as well over the top. And the same concept with this. I'm going to do this dark misty and bring it out on the lines like that. And then we're going to follow the rest of it up. Oh, but you know what? We have an inside. So as long as I got that marker. Thanks, Kenzie. Who did you find? Are you in Canada? All right, so I'm going to do this one too. Might as well color the inside as long as we've got the marker open. And we'll go like this. Shoot out this way a little bit. Shoot that way. All right, now let's finish off with our light boho. Ooh, I think I want to use the tip that is the wider tip. And don't be afraid to go back over the Misty Moonlight one to blend that in. And we're just going to frost the tips of the butterfly with this light boho blue and blend it in with the Misty. Now, I don't use a color lifter a lot, but you could also add a little color lifter to it to lighten it a little bit more. So Amy said she got her package and it was like Christmas. Good. That's always awesome. Getting extra goodies in the mail, and you got your caddy. Very good. So Amy's talking about her caddy like this, that she got one. And so Amy, here, look at this. You know, different setup for it. Your scissors, your Stella, your bone folder, your tweezers if you have one, your tear and tape. It fits it all. Your adhesive eraser, your ink eraser, and just a little bit over here. So now, unfortunately, there aren't any dies for this butterfly because the dies are all circles. And so we are going to have to fussy cut this one. All right. So, got our color ring done. I'm going to pull over some dimensionals from my pile over there. And what we can do is a little fussy cutting. And be careful not to cut your antennas off. Don't want to lose them. And when it comes to the fussy cutting, I like to leave a little bit of a white border like that all the way around. Now, if you get a little close in spots and a little bit further away in other spots, it's okay. It's handmade with love from the heart. So do your best. And if you don't like fussy cutting and you have somebody else in the house that can do it, you can always ask somebody else to do it. But it's not so bad. This one has some smooth angles here. Hi, Karen. You love the butterfly inside. Yay. Karen, I did leave you a voicemail last night. I'm hoping that you listened to it, asking about different things. I was trying to respond to everything about your classes. The zinnia class is, I think, what you were asking about. The zinnia class is a fee-based class that you can get for $32 porch pickup or in person, or $39 mailed. So that is one of your questions you had. It is not free with an order. Then, you guys see all these little holes here? And all you gotta do is poke these out. Anna Carter, did you put some Stella on the butterfly? So we have Stella on the sample, but I haven't gotten to putting Stella on the butterfly yet. And it was really funny because I said I don't like to Stella over the top of things that I use with my blender pens. And somebody said, well, you should be able to. And I said, well, I put rubbing alcohol in my blender pen to help it get another life. So yes and no, yes. So I add rubbing alcohol to it to extend the life of it. All right, so let's do a little bit of gluing here. To add small touches inside. Yes, on the envelope. You could definitely also use the butterfly on your envelope. So when you have your envelope like this, you could add a butterfly onto the, whoa, gotta be careful. Over there too, you could. All right, so I got glue there. All right, and here's this glue. So this fits. This is Stylish Shapes Circle, and it fits right in the middle of the Spotlight and Nature die cut circle. And this will go right on the inside, like that. And then this is going to pop up with some dimensionals. So we're going to put, I think, 4 of them all the way around here. Sherry Stewart said she loves her caddy too. Great, great. I went through a bunch of them. I'm actually, at the moment, I'm waiting for replenishment of my stock. I have 3 people that I have Post-it notes over here on the side that they're waiting for some. All right, so I'm going to put it like this. And then my butterfly is going to go right there. And my butterfly is going to get glued flat on its body. And then I'm going to do a double stuff Oreo right there on its wing tip, because that is going to be a little higher. So let's put the glue on the body here, like that. And our butterfly is coming in for a landing. Now we talked about Stella. And Sherry said that her box arrived yesterday. Oh, there was so much stuff in your guys' boxes and packages. So yes, you could definitely Stella. I'll go just really quick here, a little bit there. And make sure you don't have color that goes into the blue. And then you could also do a little bit on that blue butterfly. So everybody who did the event with me, you should have a Stella that you have brand new in your box, which is super cool. All right, then we have our gemsies here. Now this one had that little bit of glue, but it doesn't seem very sticky. So I'm gonna put a little dot of glue to help it along so it doesn't fall off later in life. Okay, there's one. And then it looked like I had 2 bigger ones. So I like to put a small and a big next to each other. And then we're gonna put the other one. So on this card, I had an eyelet or a little center of a flower right there. It was perfect. But it's a little close, but I don't know. Let's see if it looks, that'll work. But I actually was wanting it right more like here, I think. There, I'm good with it there. Voila. Simple, but really pretty. We've got the flowers coming out from the bottom. So the zinnia class that I have coming up in July, it's all fun folds. And that is what Debbie, I believe it was Debbie, said that she was using the zinnias on here, which is perfect as well. And then we've got our butterfly on the inside. And don't forget, either stamp something or leave it blank. The card is pretty without a sentiment, but you could always die cut or make a little strip of white. If you don't stamp it very good, you could always add a little label down at the bottom. Perfect. Okay. We got one done. Yay. Let's put this one off to the side. I'll leave it sit here just for a moment yet in case anybody's still working on it, that they want to see it. And I'm wondering if we go to A&W. No, just kidding. We're going to go to clean up our stamps so that I don't accidentally get inky dinky doing them. So what do you guys want to do? The butterfly next, or do you want to do the critter card? I think we'll do whatever I pull here. This next one is what we'll do. That's the critter card, so we'll do that one next. And then we'll end with our butterflies. All right, so Spotlight in Nature. I'm starting to realize people are wanting that one more than any other stamps that it seems. All right, perfect. All right, so the next one is the vanilla envelope. Check your envelope, make sure you didn't leave anything in there. Okay, you've got 2 dappled dots in there that are the brown color. And you could go ahead and burnish. Now this sample, this one's actually, it's a horizontal card. All right, so it's gonna be a nice little mountain range. When we were working on this card, we cut navy trees, we cut black trees, we cut crumb cake and garden green, and it finally got to espresso, and we were happy with espresso. It took us a long time though, and lots of die cutting to get to the espresso. So you have a piece of vanilla, And that goes on our inside. This is cut from the Everyday Essentials dies. I think Everyday Essentials dies. That's where I think that one comes from. We have our mountain range, which also acts as an iceberg for our Hearts and Hugs class that's coming up. Our little walruses are on this little thing. So we made it into an iceberg for one class, but we used it for a mountain range in this class. You have your die cut pieces, which are your fox, your squirrel boy, and your bunny rabbit. And a little piece of linen thread. I just saw that, like a whole bunch of comments just came in here. Wow. Wow. Hi, Judy Sharp, joining late. You need a little stamp therapy today. Yay. You got the message. Thanks for following up. Sent an email. Perfect. Okay. I really have been out of my emails all day today, you guys. I have been doing lives all day. All right. So we're going to do a crumb cake here. And then you have the blue, the balmy blue. We thought about blending, but we decided against it. And so you've got your mountain, and there's a little bit here that needs to get popped out. Oh, so Kenzie, did you end up joining Rose's team? I thought you reached out to her to join her team back in May. So I'm wondering if that's what you meant, that you joined her as well because she was a neighbor. That's awesome. All right, I'm just poking out some extra little pieces here. Sure hope the stamp therapy helps. Yay! Hopefully it should. Sandy said she made 2 sets of 20 cards, 40 total, using the Thoughtful Journey DSP. Wonderful news. Okay, so that is an awesome die cut. In case you guys don't know what this die is all about, it's the Into the Grove, and it's kind of like Delicate Forest, where this naturey tree scenery, it's just a little bit different. It's more of a horizontal one, and that is what's eventually going to go there. And we need espresso ink, and what we're going to do is stamp our sentiment. Now, the sentiment comes from our set called Full of Life, Friends for Life, but it's the Full of Life suite. This is our ink, paper, scissors. So 2 weeks from tonight, the 27th, we'll be doing ink, paper, scissors. We have about 15 left for that one. It's really pretty cards. All right, so we're going to get this right there, and I think we'll go right there. Perfect. Okay, so we've got that for our happy birthday, and then we didn't stamp it on the sample, but there is a fox. What did the fox say? I don't know if you guys know what that's all about. What did the fox say? It's a song or it's a commercial, one of the two. But the fox might not even have made it out of here. Oh, he's still in the case. That's what happened to him. He was stuck. All right. So in the Into the Grove, or in the Grove, there's a fox. And we can stamp our fox on the inside. In Cajun Craze, we took a poll on Monday night, and the girls said foxes need to be Cajun Craze. So you can stamp your little foxy right there. And if you have a sentiment for your happy birthday, like let's say you have happy birthday, I'd find a sentiment. Oh, you know what we used? We used Wild Ferns. And Wild Ferns has a really nice sentiment. I'll go get it because it's a really nice sentiment. And we should have a sentiment in here. So one moment, please. Says, wishing you well today, tomorrow, and every day that follows. And I think that's very nice for in a birthday card. I actually want the Wildflower Designs bundle, and it is to be determined. Yes, we checked that one yesterday too, and it was to be determined as of yesterday. I saw that as well. All right, let's hope we can stamp this straight. Normally, I would stamp the sentiment first and then the focal image, but we're going with it here. So wishing you today, well today, tomorrow, and every day that follows is a great sentiment for a birthday card. And we're good. Perfecto. Changeo. All right. Now, the order for things. People like to know, well, what was the order? How did you do this? Oh, we're not done stamping though. We have a mountain range here. So in the grove, there's a mountain. Now, I would have to bet a lot of you probably might not have in the grove. So could you get by? Oh my gosh, every time I look at this, I see more that I missed popping out of here. Does that happen to you when you think you're done? And then you look back and then there's more? Wait, there's more. And there was one over here too. And there's one over there. And there's still one right there. Gosh, I thought I had them all. Okay, so does it happen? You don't have the stamp set, all right? So look at this. Could you get by without having the stamp set? The mountain. Yes, you could, definitely. But if you do have it and you want to stamp the mountain range, there's a lot of forgiveness with this one. You definitely want a lighter gray. It's like you just want the accent of it. So it's very light and faint. And we're going to grab Smoky Slate with the mountain range, and you're going to, for me, my Smoky Slate is really juicy and dark, very dark, because we just re-inked it today actually. And I'm going to stamp off because that's how dark it is. And then I think I'm technically going to go with second strength. So I'm going to do it again because I just lost my second strength showing it to you. So we're going to go with second strength. And if you don't get it straight on, and you could do it upside down like this too if you wanted. Just kind of eyeball right there, drop it down. It's just giving you a little shadow on the mountain. All right, woohoo, I did get wild ferns in your starter kit. Good job, Kenzie. I like wild ferns a lot. All right, I'm upside down stamping is what this is called. And we're just getting a little bit of texture on our mountains. That's all we're doing. And that's it. So this was my second strength. Now, you could also take a sponge and sponge that color on, and that would work as well. Perfect. Okay, so grab your tear-in tape, and you're going to need 2 pieces. It's on the right-hand side, and what I did is caught the end of my linen thread and made a loop like that, brought it around and made another loop. So guys don't always appreciate the frills and the details of ribbon and embellishments and glitter, you guys, just saying. So linen thread is always a tried and true for me. I love adding linen thread to things, and this was just a little accent on the bottom here for that. And I'm going to use my tear-in tape to hold it, so that's ready to go. Okay, so now you're wondering, how do we put this together? Okay, so the balmy blue is going to get glued to the crumb cake, which gets glued to the card base. And this is going to get glued on the inside. So we're going to get glue happy. Hi, Nedja Dover. You were trying to catch up with the stamp. Yeah, there's a lot. We had 4 videos today, and each video was at least an hour. I think one was even a little bit closer to an hour and a half. So I had about 4 hours or 4.5 hours of lives. We started at 10 and I finished about 4:30. So, all right, so this goes down first onto here. There's no ribbon behind it. I already did a dry fit. I know it's gonna fit. We're gonna hope a cat doesn't jump up. Life is good. So that's gonna go here. And then we can lift this up and put our vanilla inside in. Hi, Penny Powell, late to the party. How's my sunshine friend down in Florida doing? All right, there's this one. All right, so we got the good core going on. Now this, the main thing you wanna do is make sure that your mountain range is down and not floating up here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna glue it to the bottom here. So I'm just gonna run a little bit of liquid glue right along the bottom here. Don't do too much, you don't want it oozing. And then the other thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave it right there. That's all I'm gonna do. So what I'm gonna do is grab this, kind of hover over, and pick it up with it. And then I can see how high it needs to be, and I just want to kind of center it. So it's not going over there. It's just, the mountains fit right in between this brown piece perfectly. So that's good. And then what I'm going to do is pop it up with some dimensionals. And go here, there, and there. Now, black dimensionals are great for this project because your trees are so dark. Oh, you're feeding more kittens. Nice. They need food too. What I'm going to do is cut off my edges here. And this should be thin enough to go across the top. Just barely fits right there. Okay, very good. And then I'm going to cut off this side. So don't hesitate to use these sides of your dimensionals or save them for things like this because they fit perfectly up and down the sides. And this one right here can go along the bottom. Boom. And then this other one, we're going to cut this right off. And that one can go along the side. Right length, it's just perfect fit. And then we need one more right there for good measure. I'm not going to worry at all about the inner part too thin to even contemplate. And I want one more right there. All right, so we might have dimensional overflow, but that's okay. We can pick all this off. So Nancy says she's got huge storms with chance of tornadoes. That's what we had here a few weeks ago on a Tuesday night, I think. All right, now, the only thing you gotta make sure you do with this is get it on as straight as you can. There's no going back. Like, once you start, you can't stop. Oh, and I missed one more. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, I was like, oh, man. So here's the deal. This fits over the top of the blue, and it centers in the crumb cake, all right? So the goal is to go right over the top of the blue. I'm gonna hold it there, make sure I'm straight there, and just let it go. All right, I'm okay with that. I got my crumb cake around the side. I got my blue sky. Now, if you had some cloud stamps, I didn't even think about this, but if you had cloud stamps, you could have totally stamped some clouds back there, and that would have been pretty as well. So I did not put dimensionals behind here. So I think what I'm going to do is put dimensionals behind my label, like that. And this is going to nestle right up here. And then we have our critters. So again, dimensionals, not dimensionals. I think I dimensional that over here, but he doesn't necessarily need it. So we're going to put, see that? They're the flowers from the to market. All right, so we are gonna end up gluing him flat. Hi, honey. I hear you, girlfriend. All right, so let's pick this one up. He's hanging out. I know they're a little oversized, I get it. They're a little bit big for the whole scenery setting, but it's okay. It works. It's a card, right? So we got little squirrel boy here hanging out by the tree. And then we have our little bunny friend. Right next to him, they're like, hey, what's up? What, did you see that fox over there? Okay, wonderful. Some dappled dots, and you either got too big or too small. And they go up in the top corners next to your happy birthday. Hi, hunky doodle dandy. Kitten sighting, you guys, if you want to see. There's our hunky doodle. He says, what's up, guys? Check it out, boys. All right, he says, check it out, girls. That's it, I think. You could add, like, I think clouds would have been helpful. It would have added a little bit to that background. There's also a cloud embossing folder that I don't believe is current anymore. You could have embossed this blue with the cloud embossing folder. For people who at home have the cloud embossing folder, that would have looked super cool too. The type in the sky. I don't think they're doing that here. Not much oil in this neck of the country. What's up, buddy cuts? Buddy. All right, so there we go. We've got our second card done. Our manly man, our feminine. And now we have another pretty butterfly card, you guys. So let's pull this one out. And this is a different type of a fold. It opens this way, and then it opens that way. And we got to use that new dots embossing folder. Complete with hair. Okay, so this kit right here is our last one for this class. Huh? Cheryl says, hi, Hunky Doodle. All right, so grab this one. This is the last white envelope. My foot is good, Mitzi. And it's, make sure you don't have anything in here. It's really good in the boot. I will tell you, like, I can walk around really good in the boot. It doesn't hurt when I walk in the boot. I've been trying to walk when I'm in the house, when I'm on the couch, kind of camped out. Tyler calls it my hamster nest. I had a picture of it. I posted it in their Facebook group for the event, and it was me all bundled up with the 3 kittens on me in my hamster nest. And when I'm there and I go to the bathroom, or when I'm there and I go to the kitchen to get us like food, I don't put my boot on, and I can feel that it's not that pleasant to always walk around without having the boot on it. So Mitzi said your husband would love this card. Good. All right, so in here, you guys have different bits and parts. You'll find some gems here. So these are more of the dappled gems, and then some iridescent pearls. And you're gonna wanna take your bone folder, make sure it's straight, and burnish that. And then this one, burnish it, and then this folds back, like that. Kenzie said, makes clouds rain and blocks sun so the planet doesn't burn. Yes. All right. So peach pie. So if you haven't seen this in action, that's that new dots embossing folder. I don't remember the official name of it. I'm sure somebody will remember it and help me out. But it's the swirl. It's one of the big embossing folders that does 2 at a time. It actually is 1, 2. It's about this big. So from here to here, it makes 2 of them at one time. But you have to get the center circle, you have to do it right in the middle. And so that'll get glued here. And you have to be very careful. I had a couple people get confused. This designer paper fits onto the peach pie, which goes here. And then you have your die cut butterflies. They were cut out of this mat right here. And the smaller white mat is what goes on top of the green arm. And then the white mat that's bigger goes on the inside. It's bigger like Tigger. Don't confuse them and accidentally stamp them incorrectly. Then you have 5 inches of one ribbon and then 4 inches of the other piece. Excuse me. These guys need a little bit of help die cutting. They were die cut, but they just need a little bit extra push here to get these out so that you don't have them hanging out. This stamp set is featuring, it's called Sketched Butterflies. So another butterfly set, you guys. Can't deny, it is another butterfly set. And there's a whole bunch of dies that go with this one. And didn't use a lot of stamps from it, just the thinking of you and maybe the butterfly on the inside. But I'm looking to see here what we can stamp. I want to grab Garden Green. And we need Peach Pie is right here. And I'm going to do my inside first. So another butterfly card, and we're going to stamp off. And I'm just going to put a butterfly right in the middle, just like that. Then if I want to stamp sentiment later, I could always put it over the top, and it's light enough that it just is going to be behind the scenes on the inside. Okay, so that's good. Then we also, so the inside's done. We're going to put that on over here. On this one, we also have some blending to do. So grab out a scrap paper, and you're going to want to grab some blue ink, Balmy Blue ink preferred. I heard that if you put wax paper between the paper and the die, it helps with itty bitties. It sure does. Wax paper and also dryer sheets. Both of those help with the little bitty die cuts. All right, so we're gonna take our blending brush and Balmy Blue ink and blend the ink onto the smaller of the two white pieces. Balmy Blue ink has never been the bestest of my friends when it comes to blending. It takes a little bit a lot to get the ink to transfer onto the paper. But don't be discouraged. The more that you do it, the more ink that'll go on it. And eventually it'll turn into a blue that looks like that. But it does take a little bit. And I always start off the edge a little bit because otherwise that sharpness from that first inking will go right onto your paper. You don't always want that. All right, so just keep going here. So there's hardly any. I mean, it's there, it's starting to, but it's not a lot. So just keep working at it. And I am gonna go all the way down to the bottom because when you stamp that grass on the bottom, you'll see some of the blue through it, which is good. All right, so every time I start from the top and I work my way down. So I don't think that feels good, so I'm gonna go this way. Oh. So when I start from the top and I work my way down, it's darker at the top and then it kind of fades to the bottom. Getting there. I should have had a little bit bigger of a scrap paper underneath my surface, but it's okay. It is what it is. I'm gonna work from the bottom just a little bit because I am right-handed, so it is easier to go right to left. And I'm just gonna make sure I don't do too much because I want it a little bit lighter. So let's see what this looks like. So it's getting there. I can see it's a little darker there, a little darker over there, but it's a little white through the middle there. So I'm gonna just do a little bit more there. All right. Natural. It is amazing how they come with these things. I'm trying to catch up. I heard that you put the wax paper. Yeah, we got that one. There are many reasons Anna in Calgary area is area clouds. All right, I'm gonna keep it going here. All right, I'm getting to be very happy with that. And what you could do is test it on your piece of peach pie like this. And if you feel like it's dark enough, great. But if you feel like you want more, you can always add more. All right, Nancy, I'm not sure what you're telling Anna that they shouldn't. It isn't natural. I guess I missed out what you guys are talking about. So I don't know if it's having to do with class or if it's something else. So, but I'm not quite sure if I need to address it or not, but I just want to get a beautiful blue sky here and no clouds, no rain on my card here. So, all right. All right, so I started a little bit dark and you can see it fades to being light, and that's okay because we're going to add some grass to this now. All right, so good here. And now what you could do is pull in your grass. The grass comes from a set here called Painted Lavender. There's a little bit of grass down there. And what we're going to do is grab that stamp and open up Garden Green. I'm going to move that. I think we're good with that now. And we're going to stamp the bottom. Now don't go up too high. We're just getting a little bit of ground cover here. And you can stamp a couple times over the top too. If you want to do second strength, you could go ahead and do that right away. I think second strength fills it in without making it look a lot darker. All right, so perfect. So all I did was add a little bit of grass at the bottom. Now, if you want to make your inside match, you could also do the same, put a little grass down there. But that's all we did for garden green here. And now we need to do something very important, stamping the sentiment. And this is hard because it's a red rubber stamp. And I gotta see where I have it hiding. Maybe I didn't even pull it out. Oh, look at that, wishing you a beautiful birthday. And thinking of you is right here. That wishing you a beautiful birthday would be great on a birthday card. All right, so here's what we have. A red rubber stamp and something that we've spent and invested a lot of time in, and we don't want to get a halo, okay? I mean, we're all a bunch of angels, but we don't want to wear our halos on our cards too many times. So you gotta be careful. Oh, you were to get the rain. Got it. Okay. And then with that, you guys always gotta get that commercial. That is something that happened too with the whole switch with the YouTube last month. So, all right. So I would highly recommend you practice. Practice makes perfect. And if you go in here and you practice, then you'll get a feel for making sure that you don't get the halo. All right. And what I would do is set my butterflies here as a guide so that you know where you're going to go. So I'm doing my memento pad. I didn't grab my black white pad, but I'm just gonna go here. You wanna make sure you don't get any halos, because if you don't stamp the sentiment very good, you're gonna kind of not be happy with yourself and you're gonna have to start over. So I'm gonna set it right there and cross those fingers. All right. And that should be it for stamping on this one. Then we just have a little bit more assembly to go. And I'm letting it marinate. I'm not pushing hard, I'm just letting it marinate. All right. Hey, that worked out good. All right, I'll take it. Take it. All right, so what can we get glue happy on? So we can glue these two pieces together. We can glue this to this, but we have to be careful. There's a whole lot of hole action going here. So I would definitely glue from the top on here versus gluing the back of my designer series paper. All right, and then this one gets a little bit of glue. And also, while we're at it, we could glue the back of the peach pie here, like that. And let's see what we can all make happen here. So this is going to fit right in here, like this. So this one too is a very refreshing, nice, summery, cheerful card. We've got the blues and the peach pie with some butterflies flying around. And this one can go here, like that. And then the last one that we had glue on is our inside mat here, which is actually part of our outside mat. And I definitely wanted my bumps up, or the dots up. All right, so there's that. Then this arm is going to get glued right down here, and it opens with the fold on the right hand side, so make sure it's open on the left. And glue all the way around like that. And I'm eyeballing with the orange, so that, oh, I have the same amount of orange pretty much, top, bottom, left, right, something like this. And before it gets too stuck, I'm gonna open it up and set this flat and make sure that that still looks good over there, and I think it does. All right, we have a little tear and tape sandwich we need to make, and it's going to be with our longer piece of peach pie, like this. And you're gonna put your two pieces on the back, like that. Now, I have mine kind of set up where it gently kind of nestles under there, but if you go like a little more to the left, it's not going to. So you just kind of gotta get a happy medium. And you might not like the ribbon over the top of the green here, so it's your call, however you wanna do it. But take the bigger, or I should say the longer of the two peach pie pieces. One's shorter, 4 inches, and the other's 5 inches. Thanks to my mama for cutting all of them for us. And this just to get an eyeball here. I've got that kind of set, and we can set that here to see that will go good, because this will go right underneath there, and I'm happy with that. I want it to overflow a little bit. And then what we can do is put a little bit of tear and tape right on the back and pick these off. And then what we can do is get this ready for glue and this ready for glue. All right, there we go. There we go. Remember to make sure your ribbon stays on the left-hand side here. So who would have ever thought that the to market paper would be so pretty on the other side? And are you guys curious? We already have ink, paper, scissors ready for August, which features to market. Do you guys want to see what they look like? I've been showing them off little by little, but you might not have caught it. And they turned out fabulous. I'm going to glue these flat. Only the body parts are going to get glued. The wings, I'm going to try to keep them up a little bit, because I like to make it look like they're taking flight. So I'm going to grab the to market cards, and I'll show you the zinnia cards. Those are the ones that are most hot off the press. My plan tomorrow is to stow myself away up in my craft room and start designing the monthly cards for July, and I'm going to start working on wildly flowering so that those two classes are ready to go. And we have two classes on Monday, Let's Just Stamp and Mystery Card Night. We have Clue 1 almost ready. It's pretty much written. I just got to proofread it. And I'll show off those new card classes on Monday is my plan. I'm going to give that a moment to dry. And I've got here, well, I'll show you these two for now. So the ink, paper, scissors for August is featuring to market. You do not have to have the stamp set. All of these cards, all the vegetables and produce are based off of the designer paper. All you need are sentiments. And right in time for the end of the, like right in the start of harvest season. And this one's my favorite. So even if you're not in love with the to market or market goodness stamp set, you could still do that ink, paper, scissors, get a little sampling of the paper, make 4 awesome cards, and have a little bit left over to make some extra cards with. All right, this is our inside. So this will get glued here. And the ink, paper, scissors that we have for this month features Full of Life. And that's the one I said I have about 15 or so left of this is that we're planning for. And these are bright, cheerful cards too. And you only need a sentiment there, a sentiment there, a sentiment, and a sentiment. So fun with that one. Very bright and cheerful. So those are two of the next ink, paper, scissors. Next week, we're going to start working on Mediterranean Blooms, which is our ink, paper, scissors for July. All right. This one gets put around here, and it just gets wrapped around with an overhand knot. And I'm going to pull my bow, my ends to the kind of top and bottom at an angle. And I want to make sure it's kind of in line right about there with it. There we go. And then grab that ribbon scissors, not the glue scissors. Grab the ribbon scissors. And you can angle your ends here like that. And I hear a kitten on my chair. All right, like that. And then in your kit, you should have a few gems, more than a few. You should have 6 actually. I hear you, hunky. You've got some dappled dots, which are part of the Charming Duck Pond. Ooh, that's another one I'm going to be working on. Game night features Charming Duck Pond. That will be for early next month. And then there's one more that you can put over here. Now, if you don't like the peach ones in the sky, you don't have to. But then you should have some iridescent pearls. And they go right on the butterfly. And this right here goes like that. And then one more over here. I'd like to put the iridescent gems or the pearls on their heads. And then I didn't Stella anything on that Manly Man card, but on this one, if you wanted to, you could Stella your butterflies. And honestly, I should have done that before because I don't want to mess up any of my blending action with the the balmy blue, but I'm gonna lightly go over the top of that. Okay, all right. I think we did it. And we got the third card done. Lickety split. Told you these cards, the girls did a really good job on Monday night. I said that there were 14 people and they were all done by about this time, 7:30. They rocked it and they rolled it. So let me pull in all the cards. You guys can tell me which one your favorite is. Very different. You've got, they're kind of all, like these two are similar, but yet different enough. And I'm curious, which one do you like the best? While you figure that out, I have these I can share with you in case you've missed it. I'll pull in some of these that I have coming up. So on Monday, just to remind you, we have Labeled with Love at 1 o'clock. So that features these 3 cards. Very pretty butterfly cards again. Flowers, butterflies, more of those. So that's Monday at 1. Next week, Thursday and Wednesday night, we have Take to the Sky. And you might not have the airplane, but if you have hot air balloons or anything else that goes in the sky, that could work. This one is die cutting, this one's die cutting, and these two use the stamp set to get the plane, but you could always put something else there. And I'm curious what you guys are going to use if you don't use the hot air balloons or the airplanes. So that one. And then, let's see here. The Hearts and Hugs order-based class is going to be the first part of July, I think the 9th. And this is what I was talking about, the iceberg for the walruses. That is the mountain set from In the Grove. So we have our walruses on the mountain. This, on the iceberg, all right? And then here's our little happy mouse friend, hamster. Here's our mouse friend. And here are the badgers. Definitely pulled in some sale-a-bration paper. Everybody's gonna get a little bit of sale-a-bration paper because we had saved some. And then this is our flowering zinnia class that's coming up the middle of July. All fun folds. So this one is one that goes up like that. This one is my favorite. It goes like this, fun fold. And we're starting to prep all of these now because it's gonna be here before we know it. And then this one you guys might recognize from Share, Create, Inspire from a couple months ago. And then here's another cool card. So that is the zinnia class that we were just mentioning about a little bit as well. A little bit ago as well. So fun stuff. All right. So let me just see here if I have any. The airplanes are amazing. Do you have the plane kit? Yes, Penny Powell. I have the plane kit available. Just reach out to me. Donna Grushke likes all 3 of them. Yay. Kathy Showalter, the one with the butterflies. So Kathy, there are 2 with butterflies. So which one? That's funny. Randy said the first one. Melody said they're all great cards, but the butterfly card is my favorite. Well, there are 2 butterfly cards. You guys are funny. All right. You like the top one on the best. Good, good. Spotlight in Nature. Good. Love the Charming Duck Pond. Can't wait for game night. So Angelique, I'm so happy to hear that. I'm going to try to square away with my cards tomorrow. I'm going to work on the Charming Duck Pond tomorrow and Wildly Flowering and the monthly. I'm not going to get them all done, but I'm going to try to get at least 2 of them done. Jamie said that it became her new favorite color, peach pie. Good, good, good. All right. I'm just looking back to see if I missed anything. It was, all right. Cake, okay. So many great classes coming. You betcha. Trish said the Spotlight one. Good, good. Love them all. Debbie said peach pie, and there's 2 peach pie ones as well. Ah, I love it. Okay, let me just move these cards out of the way. They don't go all over the place. All right, so we did good. I can officially say that I got all 5 lives done for the day. Hi, Maria Gilbertson. Yay, awesome cards. The last one you made with the 3 butterflies. Good. Okay, I'm so happy, you guys. I was a little bit worried there was too much orange going on tonight, but it's nice change of pace. You can't always have everything blue or everything purple, even though Team Blue and Purple would beg to differ. It's nice to get some orange in here. And aren't you glad we had class tonight? And aren't you glad there weren't any buffering issues all night? Oh my goodness, you guys. I have no idea why today, right now, it's not an issue, but all day long from 10 o'clock on, I had buffering issues. And they're going to say that it was all me. And I was like, no, I don't think so. I feel like it's not me. I didn't do anything different. So I'm happy that we didn't have any problems. So that's all that matters, is we didn't have buffering issues all night, which is good. I'm pretty much spot on. When I'm watching the video here, I'm exactly kind of where I am, which is good. This morning we were 20 minutes behind. So very good. So I was going to say something. I'm trying to remember what it was. Okay, we're going to do the door prize drawing. I already did the cards, so we already gave away those classes. I wondered here, what is tomorrow? Is Friday. Tomorrow's a design day. Saturday, I'm going to be out at my parents' on the farm helping my mom and dad. So that's what I'll be on Saturday. And then Sunday is Father's Day. I will be with my mom and dad for Father's Day. So getting my family fun time in this weekend. So I'm looking forward to it. I don't know what the weather is going to be like, but hopefully it's going to be nice. And we'll be back here on Monday at 1 for the next class. Yeah, I know, right, Trish? No buffering. Like, oh, the little things. And in the interim, I'm going to continue to investigate. So we have 6 people is what I show in my records. But before I went live with class, I show 6 people that had placed orders to get this class for free. I'm looking to see if there was one more or anybody else that I need to include in the drawing. I don't think so. No, looks good to me. So I'm gonna drop my phone down here in a moment, or my camera up here, and I have in here 6. So I'm gonna type 6 and we'll drop this down, hit generate, and I didn't hit generate, it didn't go. Okay, so 3 is what it is. 3 goes to over here, Sandy Coy Emery. Very good, Sandy. Good job. Sandy is officially, as far as I know, the newest bee on the team, you guys. She joined on the 10th of June, which is awesome. It was the same day, Sandy, it was the same day that we shipped out your package. Otherwise, I would have had your bee magnet, your statement of the heart magnet in there, and a bee card for you. But I'll get that on the next round, but it was awesome that we have a new bee that just from this week. So cool. And I'm also excited to say that we'll have a new bee that's planning to join on June 25th, which is in about a week and a half too. So I'm so excited. Our bees are still growing this month. Very good. They're taking advantage of getting some bundles in their starter kit, because you can get the bundles in your starter kit at 10% off, which is good. Oh, thanks, Donna. I will definitely enjoy the family time. It'll be good to enjoy the family time without being in a wheelchair, because I'm definitely not having to worry about a wheelchair these days is good. So awesome. Yes, thanks, Anna. I'm welcoming Sandy. I love it. Very, very good. All right, you guys, did I miss anything? Did I forget anything? I always leave here and I wonder, what did I forget? I'm excited because I got some Stampin' Up! Packages today, and I was going to share this with you guys. These came. Yay. So I have kit class with you guys next week, Friday. We have the Expressions of Kindness kit and the Scenic Route Travel Journal kit. And it's crazy. This one is super heavy. There's actually a book in here. If you guys missed this kit, there's a journal book in here. And that's why it's so heavy. There's a book in here. Super cool. In case you like to do any journaling, or you know anybody that does, that Scenic Route journal book is what just came out. They had 2 new kits every month, and these are the 2 new kits, and we'll be doing this class next week, Friday, the 21st at 10 a.m. So very good. Very good, very good, very good. In case anybody still wants to get in on the Stampin' Fun in the Sun, I've got 14 spots, and little by little, hopefully, I find happy homes for them. So if you're still thinking about that, please don't hesitate to reach out. I can make sure I get that in the mail for you early next week. So, all right. I know. I'm so happy I'm getting more mobile as well. Did you guys notice that the sun just started peeking through my window and is totally blinding? I'm getting blinded by the light. Rolled up like another roller in the night. Like, you know the song, right? All right. Good, good, good. But I'm with the peach card. It's all good, Barbara. It's all good. And you guys, I tricked you with having 2 peach cards and both of them being butterflies. And so that'll happen. All right. So you guys, I am going to maybe just drop this really quick so I don't have it in my face. So that means the sun is coming down, you guys. It's just coming down through my window here, and it's good. That's good. Hopefully there's going to be a pretty sunset. Perfect, perfect. All right, thanks, Terry Costin. All right. So for those that did the Stamp It Fun in the Sun, don't hesitate to start watching all those videos and start getting your projects made. I did put it out there that there's a challenge for you guys to get your projects done. You get your name in for some more drawings that we're going to do to give away some prizes just to help incentivize and challenge you to get your projects made. So yay. All right, you guys, I'm going to sign off. Lots of sunshine, love, and big hugs to you. I have a little Honey here. You guys didn't get to see Honey yet. Let's see if she comes over here. Let's see if you guys, I'll drop this down. Here she comes. There you go. There's Honey. She's walking this way. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right. Now, on that note, you guys got to see Honey and Hunky tonight. I don't know where Bigger Tigger was, but he was around earlier. But all right, you guys, lots of sunshine, love, and big hugs to you guys. We'll see you on Monday, and enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy your weekends, and lots of love to you. Bye, guys.